Another race vlog. I haven't done these in a long time, but I want to chat with you about something today. Anyway, I got the car all loaded up, driving a big boy car now. I'll be taking that out to the field, getting set up before everyone else, but the goal for today is trying to get ready for that national championship, the MultiGP Global Championships in Daytona, Florida. This is probably going to be our last race. You can see I got some breath going out here. Starting to get pretty cold. Don't have many more weekends. But what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be keeping track of how I qualify versus everyone else. Every race so far this year, I have been the top qualifier. I think last race was by 5 seconds. Now, I expect that to change today. Beast Bo's been coming on strong. He's been saying he's closing the gap and he's coming for me. So hopefully he comes for me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at whatever I qualify, whoever's number 2. I'm going to take that difference, and when we get to those mains, I'm going to wait that amount of time before I start. The goal today is to try to simulate race pressure when racing heads up, because I want to be practicing that for that championship. Anyway, let's get the car out to the field, get set up, and get ready to rip.
Today's the day you go down, motherfucker.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm serious.
Alright guys, still looking pretty good out here. Sitting in the number 1 spot right now, Beast Mode number 2, 3.5 second difference. But he's putting in really good laps. He's just got to combine them, get them together. Hopefully we'll drop that time down a little bit. I know I can go faster out here. 16.0 is my fast lap so far. I want to get to 3 consecutive 15s. I know I can do it, so just push and see how it goes. But so far things are going pretty well. Luckily Terry's talking some trash today too, which I like to see coming out of him. We're going to see if he can live up to his trash talk. Alright guys, so qualifying still going pretty well. I actually had my fastest run, I think, in round number 8. Trying to improve it from there, but I just noticed that I've actually been running with the 90% throttle cap all day. I didn't even realize that was the case, so just turn that off, back up to 100%. I crashed the first time. Give it another shot here, see if it gets my time down, but I want to start getting some faster laps. I promised a bunch of 15s, so let's go get those 15s. Alright guys, just finishing up our runs in qualifying. Didn't have the best qualifying runs in the end. I had a mid-air which took out my ESC. That was my best flying quad that's been flying all day. I switched to another one that last round. The camera is a little bit different, but it flies great too, so we'll get used to it and just go have some fun. Wasn't able to improve my qualifying time from early. Only ever had 1 or 2 15-second laps, so that was a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. Ended up as a top qualifier, 48 something, I think 48.4. Beast Mode behind me, 51.8. So a 3.4 second disadvantage. So doing the testing today means I'm going to sit on the line for roughly 3 seconds before I go, which is going to count in my head. I don't know if it'll be too high, too low, we'll see. And I was trying to make up that difference every round and see how it goes.
No more excuses?
Can't really give any excuses, but I did have a couple rounds of bad video.
Okay, alright.
Like 7.
I thought you were going to beat me qualifying. What happened?
Well, things didn't go my way, alright? It's not over yet.
So here was my video. Here's what I promised to do today. I was going to tell you the whole day. But if I was top qualifier, whatever I have over number 2, I'm going to weight that on the line every round.
Alright.
So
you're going down if you do that.
That's what I'm going to do, so there you go. you got about 3.4 seconds on me every time I go.
Alright. That sounds good
For
to
racing
me.
the 4 laps.
I can't do 4 laps. Literally,
Why
my battery
can't you do
craps
4
out
laps?
in 3.
You just got brand new laps.
Dude, I won't.
I just did 5 laps.
I'm telling you, it won't. I tried to. Well, I'll try. But my battery's crapping out at like just at the 4th. Like I can't.
New batteries.
I know, but my quad just sucks a lot of power, dude.
2100 kV on 6S.
It's 2000.
Yeah, it's 2000. Oh. Yeah, but it, dude, rate like I'm able to get to the gate before the finish, and then it's just like I don't know, even the 14th. But we'll try.
All right, guys, here we go. First round, 3.4 seconds. What I'm gonna try to do. We're gonna see how it goes. Second round, racing against Beast Mode.
We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way. And so every night I dream it, I'm starting to believe in what you say when I'm sleeping. That you
Mode 17 4. Johnny fly 17 flat. Destroyer 21.0. PB 18.5. Johnny Fly 16.9. Johnny Fly done with a 4-lap 111.6 result.
All right, guys, so far they're looking pretty successful. I waited about 3.5 seconds, something like that, to catch beast mode. At the end of lap 3, he was right in front of me. Managed to get ahead that time, but it's gonna be tough doing this the rest of the way. But man, I got my heart going. That's what I'm looking for. Tough, hard-nosed racing. Looks like it's working, but let's see how we finish up.
We have Beast Mode with the whole shot, then Cappy 1, then Rick, then Johnny Fly. Coming through is your leader,
Johnny Fly
Johnny
16.5.
Fly, then Beast Mode.
Beast Mode
Followed by Cappy
19.3.
1.
Crappy 1 19.6.
Oh, Johnny Fly had a collision.
Ricky
Covered, he's sky high
24.9.
though. You have your leader coming around. Your leader is
Beast Mode 17.7.
followed by
Crappy 1
Crappy
20.1.
1.
Johnny Fly
Johnny
23.4.
third.
Ricky 24.6.
Have your leader again coming around, going on to the last lap. It is Beast
Beast
Mode.
Mode 22.1.
Johnny Fly,
19.2.
Cappy 1 head to head
Crappy
right
1
now.
20.8.
Who is going to take this? And here they come
Ricky
for the final
22
chase.
flat.
Here's your leader and Beast
Beast
Mode.
Mode 18.2. Beast
4
Mode
laps,
done with a
followed
4
by
lap
Johnny
119.2
Fly
result.
taking out Cappy 1.
Johnny Fly 17.6. Johnny Fly done with a 4 lap 120.8 result.
All right, scary run there with beast mode here. I think he made a mistake in the first round. Had me, yeah, sorry, the first lap though. I was able to get ahead of him in the first lap, threw me off guard, smacked right in the gate, went sky high, and had to play chase. It just wasn't looking good. What I will say though is running 4.1 RPM filters, something works really, really well. These props looked awful. They were all pointing up in the air. They're rubbing each other as they were racing, and just when it came down, those motors were still ice cold. Just really, really impressed by that. So luckily I was able to hold it together, keep it going, get into that Chase the Ace final with Beast Mode, and we're just finishing up to see who else is going to join us in that final.
Right away, we got Johnny Fly and Beast Mode battling back and forth in between our Mid-America section, coming around the back straight into the flag slalom. Looks like Beast Mode's just behind Johnny Fly. We got Jake Hammer up in the mix as well. Who's going to come through the line first?
Johnny Fly 16.4.
Little bobble by Jake Hammer is
Beast
going to
Mode
set him back
18.1.
about a half a second, but
Jake
he's
Hammer
still in the
18.8.
mix.
Crappy 120.3.
Looks like Cappy's going to be our fourth into the flag section, and Johnny Fly
Johnny
comes
Fly
around for his
16.5.
second lap.
Beast Mode 17.9. Jake Hammer 18.6.
So we've
Crappy
got 1, 2,
119.1.
3, 4 in quick succession. About 12 seconds separating the pack right now.
Johnny Fly 16.6.
Ooh, little bobble. Beast Mode's getting tore up. Where's he gonna go? He recovers quickly.
Jake
He's back
Hammer
into the
19
start
flat.
gate.
Beast mode 21 flat.
Cost him a few seconds.
Crappy 119
He's back
flat.
into third. Could be trouble for him. Although it looks like it may be curtains as Johnny Fly's
Johnny
coming
Fly
around,
17-3.
taking
Johnny
that
Fly done with
love,
a 4-lap
ending
110.1
RMS.
result. Jake Hammer 18-5. Jake Hammer done with a 4-lap 116.9 result.
Jake Hammer taking
Beast mode
second place
19-5.
over
Beast mode done with
Cappy
a
1
4-lap
and fourth.
118.6 result.
All right, guys, that finishes it up there. I did my delay, but it didn't really make much of a difference. On our podium, we had little Jake Hammer right here finishing up in the number 2 spot. Beast Mode actually finished up in the number 3 spot. As I say that, I got to double check to make sure because it was Chase the Ace. I had 2 first places. Beast Mode had a second and a third, and then Jake had a third and a second, I think. The tiebreaker would be whoever did better in the last race, which was Jake. So I think that puts him in the number 2 spot. Anyway, that one was not the best case. I waited 2.5, 3 seconds, I think. But I managed to catch him on the first lap, and then I just took it easy to secure that win in the end. So I think the strategy worked, but not worked well enough. Maybe I need a little bit longer delay, but just trying to give myself that disadvantage. I was just trying to give myself that disadvantage so that I had to push out here, practice for the bigger stage races. That's what I did. I still got the win. Always fun when we get the win, but it's just a little bit more fun to have a little bit more competition. So maybe next time I'll just wait a little bit longer. We'll see. But this might actually be my last race before Champs in Daytona. So we'll see how it goes. And if this is it, hopefully I'll be vlogging in Daytona. See you there. Cheer me on. Hopefully I meet you. Let me know if you watch the channel. Love to chat with you. And as always, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.